Do you ever feel busy but not productive? Like you're running in a hamster wheel, checking off a dozen tiny tasks, but at the end of the day, you're not any closer to your real goals? Your calendar is chaos, your inbox is a nightmare, and you say yes to things you instantly regret. We're told that to be successful, we have to do it all. We have to hustle, grind, and say yes to every opportunity. But what if that's a lie? What if the real path to success, insanity, isn't about doing more? What if it's about doing less? That is the core idea of this game-changing book, Essentialism, The Disciplined Pursuit of Less by Greg McKeown. And today, we're breaking down how this one idea can give you back control of your life. Welcome back. So what is essentialism? McKeown starts by explaining that for most of our lives, we operate as non-essentialists. The non-essentialist thinks it's all important and asks, how can I do it all? They say yes to everything to please people. They are reactive, spread thin, and feel out of control. The essentialist knows that almost everything is non-essential. They think only a few things really matter and ask, what is the right thing to do? They have the courage to say no to good opportunities so they can say yes to truly great ones. The motto of the essentialist is simple: less but better. It's not about getting more things done. It's about getting the right things done. McKeown gives us a three-step framework to become an essentialist. It's a continuous cycle of explore, eliminate, and execute. The first step is to explore. You can't focus on what's essential if you don't know what it is. The non-essentialist looks at every opportunity. The essentialist systematically explores and evaluates opportunities to find the vital few that really matter. This means you have to give yourself time to think, to read, to be bored. You have to escape the noise to find the signal. A powerful tool he shares is the 90% rule. When you're evaluating a choice, whether it's a project, a job offer, or even what to buy, rate it on a scale of 0 to 100. Here's the catch. If it isn't a 90% or higher, a clear heck yes, then you must treat it as a 0. No more 60s or 70s. No more kinda, maybe, or it's a good opportunity. If it's not an obvious slam dunk yes, then it's a clear no. This one filter eliminates so much decision-making stress. Once you've identified the non-essentials, you move to the hardest part: eliminate. This is where you actively cut out the clutter. This is the part that's so hard for us because it means saying no. We're wired to be helpful. We don't want to disappoint our boss, our friends, or our family. McKeown is blunt. You have to trade popularity for respect. He reminds us that when we say no to a task, we are not rejecting the person. We are rejecting the request. You can and should do this gracefully. Instead of a blunt no, you can try, I'm not able to do that right now, but I can. Let me check my priorities and get back to you. Or the powerful yes. What should I deprioritize? This forces a trade-off and shows your boss or team that your time is a finite, valuable resource. Remember, every time you say yes to something you don't want to do, you are saying no to something essential you could be doing, like sleeping, spending time with family, or working on your most important project. Finally, once you've cleared the decks, it's time to execute. The non-essentialist tries to force execution. They hustle, they grind, and they burn out. The essentialist builds a system that makes doing the essential things as effortless as possible. Two key ideas here are buffers and routines. First, create buffers. We are terrible at estimating how long things will take. An essentialist knows that life will always throw curveballs, so they build in a buffer. If you think a project will take 2 hours, budget 3. If you think a drive will take 30 minutes, leave 45 minutes early. This buffer is what protects your essential work from being derailed by chaos. It gives you the space to handle the unexpected without stress. Second, build on routines. The more you can put on autopilot, the more brain power you save for what truly matters. Your most important work should be a routine, not an act of willpower. McKeown suggests finding your win. What's important now? Focus on that one thing, get it done, and then move to the next. And that's the core of essentialism. It's not a one-time fix. It's a new way of life. It's a constant discipline of explore, eliminate, and execute. The book's message is simple but profound. The goal is not to get more things done. The goal is to get the right things done. It's about getting back control, not by managing your time, but by managing your choices. It gives you the permission you've been waiting for. Permission to focus, permission to say no, and permission to design a life where you make your highest possible contribution to the things that truly matter. If you feel stretched too thin, this book is your way out. So my question for you is, what is one non-essential thing you are going to eliminate this week? Let me know in the comments below. And if this summary was helpful, do the essential thing and hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into life-changing books. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.